Hello, welcome back everyone. Now in this series, we are going to discuss about the important stuff of SQL Server. Here, we are going to discuss about the important question that has been asked for a basic level folks. This question will be helpful for you if you are preparing for data analytics, data engineering or data science job role. I'll request you all before going to the interviews, kindly have a look over this session. This will definitely helpful for you and there will be higher probability that you will encounter the same questions in your interview. So this is a first video. Moving forward, we are going to upload some more videos for basic level, intermediate level as well as advanced level. So coming to the question number 1. What is DDL and DML in SQL? Here, DDL stands for Data Definition Language and DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. Now, to understand about DDL, there are three commands that are basically used for DDL. They are create, drop, and alter. Create is using for creating a table, drop is used for dropping the table, and alter is used to do some kind of alteration or changes in the respective table. The DDL commands is basically deal with structure of the table. Okay, like when we apply create, drop or alter, we are just doing changes in the structure. Okay, or we can say that in schema. But when we are focusing upon DML, which stands for data manipulation, we are playing with the data but not with the structure. Okay, like when we are applying insert, delete or update, we are totally focused upon the data, but a schema is fixed. There's one more important point that you should keep in your mind while dealing with DDL and DML is that the DML command can be rolled back, but DDL cannot be rolled back. Means if you've executed any DDL command like create, drop, and alter, it can't be undo. But while executing a DML command, they can't be undo if it not be committed or saved. So this is a basic definition of rollback. You can have a look over it also. So in short, we have defined the difference between DDL and DML. I am just recapping it once again. Okay, DDL stands for Data Definition Language. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. In DDL, we are going to deal with structure of the table. In DML, we are going to deal with the data, but not with the structure. Three commands that are majorly used for DDL are create, drop, and alter. Three commands that are mainly used for DML are insert, delete, and update. So this is a basic difference. Now we will do some query stuff for more clarity. This is a basic syntax to create a table, create, table, and the respective table name. And we have to define their column with the respective data type. This is the basic create table statement. So let's see we have this table or not in the database. Okay, the table is present. So I'll do a drop command, drop table, table name. The entire table with the schema has been dropped. Okay, so it is giving me error invalid object name because we have deleted that. Now I am going to create a table for you. Name is orders learn. As you can see that the syntax for create table is create table with their respective table name, their column name and their data type. So create table goes under DDL or DML? DDL. Why? Because we are defining the data. We are dealing with the structure, schema, not with the data type. Now I'm just executing this query. You can see that the schema is present here with two columns. Name is order ID and order value. Now I am going to execute insert into statement. Insert into comes under DDL or DML? DML, because we are dealing with data, not with the structure. Now I'm executing this query. You can see that now we have two rows with the respective values and this schema. So this is the basic syntax of create table as well as insert into, and we've also learned about DDL and DML with some few examples. Now coming to the question number 2. Question 2 is what is difference between truncate, drop and delete? So in this session we are going to define some difference that you haven't learned before. This is damn helpful for you if you're preparing for interviews or if you're doing some work in a companies. So what I did, I just inserted the data for the differences in a table, so it will be clear for you for the explanation also. Here we have truncate command, here we have delete command. So truncate command goes under DDL. What is DDL? As per the definition, DDL is a data definition language. Okay, so DDL cannot be rolled back as we have seen above, but DML can be rolled back. Okay, it will clean the table, schema will remain same, structure, and cannot delete selected rows. In short, when we are executing the truncate command, the entire table data will go, okay, but we will have schema. But when we are dealing with delete command, we have the privilege to delete a particular row or record, and we can delete the entire table also. Okay. Now coming with the point 3, the truncate command cannot be rolled back. As we have learned, it is a DDL command, and DA and delete command can be rolled back, or it is a DML one. Now coming with the point 4, truncate command is faster than delete command, and delete command is slower. But why? We will learn this in below points. What happened in truncate command? The truncate command first drops the table and then it recreates it. Therefore, it is faster. Okay, but in comparison to delete command does not drop the whole table. It will acquire the table schema and it will delete one by one. Got the point? So truncate command first delete it and recreate its schema. So it is easy for us, easy for that, and it is faster process. But comparing to delete command, it is slower than truncate because it locks the table and it will delete one by one. Coming to the point F, the truncate command does not free the table space from the memory because the structure is locked. Okay. Now coming to the point G, here we have a concept named as identity column. This is a basic definition. I'll also explain this with some codes so you will have more clarity. Identity column is a column with automatic incremented values. Like we have to define in table while creating the tables, and we will insert some rows, it will automatically increment by 1, 2 and so on. By default, if you don't use any seed or increment, it starts from 1 and increment by 1. Okay. Truncate resets identity column. Delete statement do not. So don't worry about this point. I'll explain you. It means that while executing truncate command, if we have rows like 1, 2 and 3 and 4, it will start from, if I'll do truncate for respective table, then it will start from 1. But while I delete that table, it will start from that last one, from 4 1. Then it will be 5. Okay. Just mentioning this point, the next row will have the seed in the identity column. It means this is a basic explanation. Don't worry about that. And this is a syntax. Truncate table name, and for delete it is delete from table name. It will delete the entire table, and when we want to delete a particular record, then we have to specify the condition. Now we'll understand this concept with some examples, so it will give you more clarity. Okay, let's see. We have this table not or not in the database. Select start from table name. Yep. So there is no table present with this name. So first of all, we will create that. Create table name that we have learned above. And here we are defining 3 columns. Name is ID, name and the respective score. As you can see that for ID column, it is identity. Means it will automatically increment by 1 that we have learned. For name, it is not null and a data type. Not null is a constraint. We will learn about that. So we are creating the table. Creating table is TDL or DML. Just recap that. So here, when we will execute select star from table name, we can see it has schema and it has structure. Now I am going to insert 3 rows in this table. As you can see that here we are specifying only for 2 columns, name as name and score, but we haven't specified the ID column. But by default it will insert. Okay. Now I am just doing select star. You can see that it is auto incremented by 1. This is means of identity, and the difference between truncate and delete we are going to learn in upcoming steps. So when I am do select star from table name, we can see that we have 3 rows with the respective IDs. But when I'll delete that, as we've learned, if I'll delete that, then it will start from 4. Perfect. So I'm deleting the entire table. The receipt value is 3 now. Okay. I'm deleting this table. Now I'm doing just select star from table name. As you can see that the schema is remaining, but we don't have data. Now I'm inserting this one new record. Now I'm just doing select star from table name. Now you can see that now ID is 4 because in the scenario of delete, the receipt value don't get to default 1. It will start from that only, from 3 to 4. But for the scenario of truncate, as you can see that here we have values 4, but for the scenario of truncate, it will start from again from 1. Okay. Now I'm truncating the entire table. For truncate also, the schema will be present. Perfect. But when I insert one more row here, like by executing this command and just checking the data, you can see that now it will start from 1. So this is all about difference between truncate and delete about the receipt value that we were discussing in the last point. Now you will have more clarity about this point, like the truncate command, the truncate receipts reset identity column, but delete command don't. Okay. Now with the last difference between drop one, the drop command, the entire table will be completely deleted with the structure also. Okay, but it can't be rolled back because it is a DDL command, and DDL command cannot be. Just I am doing a drop for this one. When I am doing delete and truncate, I was having the schema, but when I am doing drop, then you can see that it's totally gone. We're not having schema also. Got the point? So this is a basic difference between delete, drop and truncate. I hope so you understand my video and enjoyed the session. If you're liking the content, then please like, subscribe and share with your friends. It will definitely motivate me to publish some more few videos and it will definitely help in your interviews. Thank you for watching.